Yes, sir, the land of the boss, cause Sasha Banks about to take over. New SmackDown champ. You already know. They calling me like, bro, you know what time it is? I say, yeah, I'm just gonna call my homie Michael Cole, and he gonna say it for you because it's boss time. Yeah, Sasha Banks about to take over the division. Yo, what's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy CR21. We coming back with another video, man. This is a video I've been wanting to do for quite some time now. So I'm gonna have very fun making this video. Just gonna express myself. I looked back at these matches, just trying to make sure that, alright, I'm gonna put in my top 10. This is gonna be my top 10 favorite wrestling matches of all time, male and female wise. So there's gonna be some male matches, female matches. Just one of my favorites. It's just an opinion. I want to see your favorites. Please drop it down in the comments below. What's your favorite matches and all that type of stuff. I'll definitely get back to you as fast as I can. And if you haven't already, go check out my Sasha Banks, The Land of the Boss official music video over on my gaming channel. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it to 20 views, and that'll be awesome. Yeah, man, if you're new, just like, comment, subscribe, enjoy the video. Now, I know there's going to be a lot of people that are going to disagree with me, but I'm actually going to be putting Edge versus Randy Orton on my top 10. The match was it was very good. Like, I was actually energized. Like, I don't remember being so hyped up for a match like I was that day. And I was so hyped up. You know, they were hitting the classic moves. They were giving shout-outs, to, like, The Rock, Triple H, Christian, a lot of people. So I thought it was a very good match. It had a lot of meaning behind it. So, but obviously it wasn't the greatest wrestling match ever. But in my opinion, it deserves a spot on the CR21 top 10 favorite matches. So that's gonna be how I'm gonna start it off. I just really enjoy that match. Up next, I'm gonna be putting Sasha Banks versus Becky Lynch inside the Hell in a Cell. I thought this match was cool. And I think this has to be one of my favorite Becky Lynch matches of all time. Because, Sasha Banks had a lot of good banging matches. I mean, she's obviously a better wrestler than Becky Lynch. No shade at Becky, but I don't know. I've never been that big of a fan of Becky Lynch for some reason. Like, she was hot. She was getting that heat and all that type of stuff. Like, she was supposed to get that heat, but she did it. She was cheer, the man stuff. It was all cool. But after that Seth Rollins storyline stuff, I just started hating on Becky. So, man, I just wanted to put it here because we all know Sasha Banks basically carried the match, taking all those bumps, that chair bump she took at the end. So that's the reason I'm gonna put it here. Then comes this match. This match was eventually supposed to be Batista versus Randy Orton, but they had that amazing storyline. One of my favorite storylines of all time, and probably the best underdog story of Daniel Bryan heading into WrestleMania 30. But the match was actually very good. Now, in my personal opinion, I would have not been disappointed, and I would have been excited either way. Like, if we got Triple H versus Batista versus Randy Orton, Evolution one last time, I'm all for it because Evolution is one of my favorite factions of all time. Evolution, The Shield, DX, I think that's my 3. But man, that match was still with Daniel Bryan. It was so cool. The people that made it even more special, that they stayed out through the whole match chanting yes, yes, or let's go Bryan, stuff like that. And then, and he made Batista tap out, which all the moments, all the emotions just came in one. That's what was really special of this match. Because for me, it's not always how good the match is. It's the story and the way the outcome comes and the way the people react is always the best part of the match for most of the part. So, all the moment was cool, and even the match was pretty fire. So that's why I'm going to put it here. Now, I'm going to be putting AJ Styles, Roman Reigns, Extreme Rules 2016. Oh boy, this match, wow, it was unbelievable. And at some points, I really thought AJ Styles was gonna win. I was like, yo, they're gonna give Styles the title? Like, he's been in WWE for like 4 months. Obviously, they didn't. But that match, wow. And that spear, though. That spear, that put AJ Styles on the map. A lot of people will say Jericho, but the thing is, he lost to Jericho WrestleMania. He also lost to Roman Reigns, but this time it's for the WWE title on a main event of a pay-per-view. So this is putting him on the map more. And I'm saying Jericho did good too, but as a main event competitor, Roman Reigns and John Cena were the ones to put AJ on the map. But this match was amazing. It could have gone either way. I would have been mad. I would have been disappointed. I'm like, all right, Roman's gonna win. The match was awesome. What else can I say? Right? That's what's all of us. But I really wanted Styles to win it. But I'm like, you know what? At least we all know that AJ Styles one day is gonna be a WWE champion, and I was correct. He became the champion like 5 months later, and that was awesome. I remember I popped hard when AJ Styles won that match, when he became the WWE champion. But for this one, I'm just gonna put it here. I don't know. It's just the way the match went is what made it special to me. Oh boy, here we go, man. Whew. New York City NXT Takeover 2019 New York. Adam Cole, Johnny Gargano, 2 out of 3 falls for the vacated NXT Championship. What else do I have to say? 45 minutes of one of the best in NXT going at it in the main event of TakeOver New York. This was definitely better than the WrestleMania 35 main event, and I wish I was here for this TakeOver. Damn, bro, but it was on a Friday. Well, I forgot what was I doing. I was gonna go, actually. I was planning to go, but then I had like some birthday stuff or like a reunion, so stuff like that. So I couldn't go, sadly. But at least I still, got to go to Mania and all that type of stuff. But man, this is one of the best takeovers of all time. But that main event was so good. If you haven't watched it, on any of these matches I'm mentioning, go check it out, because I'm actually putting it because I do believe that they have to be top 10. You know what I'm saying? So go check this one out. And just in my opinion, with the moment overall of Johnny Gargano, the big underdog at that time, the Cinderella story, finally winning the title in that moment, and that ending too, taking out all of the Undisputed Era and just beating Adam Cole cleanly with the submission, that was just awesome. Oh, here we go, man. I was waiting for this one. Bayley, Sasha Banks in Hell in a Cell. Now, trust me, I spent like 5 minutes straight thinking to myself, should I put the Iron Man match? Should I put the one in New York? Should I put the one on SmackDown 2 weeks ago? Or should I put this one? Because every time they meet is always good. Even their SmackDown match that was like 5 minutes, it was still good. But man, I don't even know. I swear, I was like it was so hard for me to pick. But I'm going with the Hell in a Cell one just because I saw it live and I actually got hyped up for it. Because the NXT one, I saw it like non-live, so I was still hyped for it. But the thing is, it wasn't that same emotion of watching it live. So probably if I watched it live, I would have put it that one. But just considering I watched the Sasha Max match live, I have to put this one in here. But definitely that NXT one, man. It was amazing, bro. It was just awesome. That's all I could say. It was just awesome. All right, this is the match that put AJ Styles on the map. SummerSlam. Oh boy, I was there. I was Brooklyn. Your boy CR21 was in the building, so that was crazy for me. I was up and down. Everybody was cheering. Everybody was on their feet. Everybody was going crazy. That match was awesome. That put AJ in the map because you know what? He beat Cena clean. And you know what I liked about it? Usually when superstars get a big win, they usually fall off. But the man AJ Styles beat Cena twice in a row, and the following month became world champion. That's how you need to do with the momentum. Matt Riddle, he beat AJ Styles in his debut, but then just falls in the card like that. Or other people. Keith Lee beats Randy Orton in 5 minutes. Oh man, is Keith Lee gonna be champ like in 2 months? It took him like 10 minutes to beat Elias. And he kind of cheated because of Jeff Hardy. So, that's what I'm trying to say here. But that's not the point. But still, AJ Styles won this match. And that match was awesome. And for a minute, we all thought Cena retired. Because, he left his wrestling gear stuff, you know, the thing he wears on his arm and all that. He left it there, so we all thought that was the end for John Cena. But obviously it wasn't. But still, the moment was pretty cool. Here we go. Here's another one. I didn't know what to put. I was going to put the WrestleMania 27 or this one, Super Showdown, or other matches, whatever they had. It was just all of them were classics. But I had to go with this one. You know what? Because it was end of an era. And that moment, that ending though with Shawn Michaels, Triple H, and Undertaker is legendary. It's the end of an era. Well, should have been the end of the era because we all know what happened at Super Showdown, Crown Jewel, like in 2018. But whatever. That moment was just wow, amazing. That was actually very, 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 very good. And man, I really thought Triple H was gonna win that one. When Shawn Michaels hit the super kick pedigree, it's like the moment went so quick. I'm like, yo, what's happening? 2 finishers? Is the streak gonna be ending? No, it was like you said, your heart was raising. You you didn't know because it could go either way. Or like, is Shawn Michaels gonna turn on Triple H? Shawn Michaels gonna have one more? I don't know. It just so many things was going through your head at that time. But man, that match was actually very, very good. Go check it out if you haven't, man. Like ASAP. Oh man, here we go. Whew. Money in the Bank 2011, John Cena versus CM Punk. CM Punk contract was expiring that day, and he promoted that he was going to leave WWE as the WWE champion. The crowd was crazy. That crowd made it special. Like, damn, I miss the crowd. I really miss the crowd, man. Yeah, that crowd was banging. It was in Chicago. Everything, the moment was good. Everything was planned it well. And that match, you got to see 35 minutes of the 2 best in the company at that time go at it. What else do you want? On a Money in the Bank pay-per-view, you enjoyed yourself. Everybody went crazy. And then CM Punk wins the WWE title. People go nuts. Alberto Del Rio, Vince McMahon is calling, where's the real? Where's the real? Bring him out, bring him out. People going crazy. It's like, wait, is the real going to cash in? Are they going to do the screw job right now? No, Punk kicks him in the head. He walks out. He blows a kiss of Vince McMahon, basically saying, goodbye, I'm the WWE champ, and you don't have a title no more. He leaves, goes through the crowd, and he's exiting the building, and the pay-per-view goes off air. CM Punk has left the WWE as the WWE champion. And here we go. In my opinion, the best match, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, 25th anniversary on WrestleMania. This match was awesome, man. This was a straight-up wrestling match. Like, if we're talking straight-up wrestling matches, you got to mention this one. You already know how we do. But, man, I enjoyed this match. The moment, the excitement. Like, the entrances was fire, too. Basically, Shawn Michaels was the god. Undertaker was the devil. That was basically the story of the entrances. That's what it really meant. You know what I'm saying? So it was people were into it. The crowd was going nuts. That's always a positive. That's already a positive. Undertaker did some crazy diving over the ropes to the cameraman. That's iconic to this day. Shout out to Damian Priest, though, for remaking that at TakeOver 31. That was actually very cool. But obviously not like Taker, but it was still awesome. But man, and then the super kick, we all thought it was over. Choke slam, no. Tombstone, no. Super kick, no. Then choke slam, tombstone, 1, 2, 3. Undertaker with the win. All pretty good. The moment was crazy. Fans were just going crazy. At this point, they didn't care who will win because no matter what, they will go happy with this match. And yeah, man, that's been my top 10 favorite wrestling matches. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, though, man. This is my top 10 favorites. Here are my honorary mentions. Eddie Guerrero versus Brock Lesnar. You know, Eddie, one of the GOATs, R.I.P. This match was actually very fun. I enjoyed it. So if you didn't watch it, go check it out. This is basically if I got to pick a bonus one. Thank you guys for watching the video. It means a lot to me, taking 15 times out of your time to watch this, man. Appreciate y'all. And I'm out. It's been a pleasure.